what are we up to today? Well, it's been raining for about a week solid and everything's flooded and my backyard's gone to mush. And we went out for a possible rescue the other night and actually weren't needed. We also spent a couple of nights in the ambulance while I went up to get treatment for my MS, and we ended up staying for a couple of days while we waited for all the floods to recede enough to get home. In the meantime, we depleted some of our ration pack supplies, so I happen to have resupply here. I've got a big box full of 12 of the things in a cardboard box that won't stay shut or won't stay open. Anyway, I've got 12 of the Hunger Buster ones there, courtesy of the Aussie Storm Shop. And this little joiner here kept leaking, so we've pushed some of the bedding back out of the way. I've got to see how much came through. So when I can manage to dry things off on the outside, I might get some spray silicone on the outside of that, see if we can seal it up anymore. We've got a pool noodle shoved in there at the moment, which is slowing things down a little bit. And yeah, we've got a bit to do. Right, well, the first order of duty, we have these cupboards arranged fairly well. We have box stuff up here, tins up in here, and rat packs down there. But we've had little bags of bits and pieces of leftover rat packs have accumulated. So the other thing is someone stored a jar of pickles up here sideways and it leaked. So we're going to wipe out some of the leftover pickle juice out of here. Because it's sticky and horrible.
Yeah.
Alright. Now my apprentice over there is in charge of ration packs and reading out which ones we've got so we can put them in the right order. Yeah.
David, we can find out who is the stranger and put the pickles in our ambulance.
It's a financial manager that likes pickles, aka Mummy. Now, do you want to help me read these ration packs?
Yes,
yeah,
because I'm cold and I need to get warm, so yeah. I'm going to do
Normally we get butter chicken ones when we order a bulk lot, like there'll be a couple of butter chickens. They're a bit spicy for us, so this time they gave us baked beans in place of butter chicken, which is nice. They're nice gourmet baked beans, they're a lot better than the tin ones. So hey apprentice, can you tell us, we need one of each on the top, can you read which one is ticked on these? Which one's that one?
Spag bolognese.
That's
a
spag
my
bol?
dress, Dad.
So you like the spag bol one, so we'll leave one at the front. What's this one?
Chicken and veg.
Okay, chicken and veg. So we'll leave one of each of the ones we like. I don't know what that one is.
It's chicken and veg.
That'll go behind. We need a chili con carne for your mother. Which one's this one?
Wait, I forgot. Oh, chili con Perentie.
Chili con carne. Okay, so those three can go on the front. The rest can stock in the back. Random. Alright. But yeah, we are faced with the prospect of this time of year getting flooded into places. So
Can I read what it says?
you keep picking them out and you tell me what their names are. Okay?
Beef casserole.
What's this one? Oh, beef. Oh, beef casserole. Yep, we'll have one of them on the front too. No one can go on the back. But yeah, we pretty well exhausted our reserves waiting for the floods to come down. We've still probably got about 3 days worth in tins, but you know, it's better to have this much in here. And we can fit a whole 12 rat packs in here. And these are basically what are supplied to the military.
Hold on. Can I get that ration pack?
Yep, but they're packed in the US and they are good for somebody my size can live for a full 24 hours off one. This is baked beans. We've got a baked beans up the front. One of these guys up the back. Alright. Now we'll put these ones to the front. But yeah, we can fit a full 12 rat packs in here. And somebody that likes of my apprentice gets about 2 or 3 days work out, but she eats all the sweet bits out of it first.
And guess what? I love peppermints.
Yeah, you like the M&M packs in them.
Yeah.
And the fruit grains. Alright, so. Right, that's 12 ration packs in there. We should be good for a couple of days if we end up getting stuck again. Chuck our box out of the way. And then we've got little oats and noodles and all sorts of other random stuff to put in there. So we'll keep packing that in and then we'll come back in a minute. Alright, so we've got up the end here, it looks like the keyboard got a little bit wet. That's not going to be good. I'm not even sure how that got wet.
Uh-oh. I think the flood did make it
I think
wet.
it might have been when I was moving last night. So let's pull the batteries out of that for now. And we'll give that a dry out. But yeah, everything's sort of leaked. It sloshes around in this joiner here. What's wrong, Apprentice? Yeah, I know I've got water on my legs.
Yeah,
That's fine.
And I know
These are my day
that
clothes.
was because of the flood.
Yeah. Alright, so now we've got leftover bits of ration pack everywhere here we need to sort out. So I've got a couple of bags of instant mash. We've got 4 flameless ration heaters that we don't really need. We had like 15 or 20 of those and we've given a few of them away simply because we don't use them in here. This is just backups and we can get 2 meals to one of those. What have we got? Some leftover spoons to get rid of. Some noodles.
Yeah, that's what I like.
We've got leftover bits of these. Alright, let's have a look at what we've got here. So we have tomato soup. These aren't bad tomato soups. They're a little on the acidic side for my tongue, but they're not bad. But more instant mash. This is unused stuff. Got muesli with milk powder. That's really nice stuff, especially with some hot water.
I see M&Ms.
You see M&Ms. Oh, do you want to take your payment for helping, do you? Alright, there's your payment for helping. Go on. We've got a butter chicken meal pouch in here. Another tomato soup. We'll put all them in Ziploc bags. And we have some lunch boxes up the front for all the condiments, which is like
Oh yeah, like my chips.
the electrolytes and the coffee and tea and everything.
But what about red chips?
We've got a Jack Link's bar as well. So yeah, you've got your own drawer full of chips and stuff. What else have we got?
Oh, David.
I think we need some more Ziploc bags. We'll be back.
I found spoons.
Alright, so we've stripped the bedding back here and we found where it's wet. Just a blanket on the top and the top layer is a little bit on the moist side. So I've stripped our mattress back. Makes it a little easier to get to all the stuff stored underneath too. And we'll figure out what that is later. Can't really see. Oh, there's a pair of shoes under here. That's where the shoes went missing. Alright. Solves the mystery of the missing apprentice shoes, and there's a bunch of other stuff stored under there that I'll get to one of these days. But yeah. So that's the food sorted. Now we've got to see if it's dry up the top here. There's still some drips of water under here. That tells me that maybe it's not. So I might go see if I can find a way to dry that out. But the apprentice is warm and comfy, I'll say that much. Anyway, let's keep moving. Alright, so around the side of the Ambo here with the GoPro 3-way. This is the pool noodle I shoved in here to try and slow the water down a little bit. Had limited success up there. We can see through here the join between the two sections. I can probably poke the GoPro in so you can see it's pooling up water on the top there, and it just keeps going till it eventually finds a way in. So we need to dry that up for a start, and then I'm going to try and get some of that spray silicone in there and see if that helps. I'm not sure if it will, but yeah, I need to really keep the water out of there somehow. I wonder if I could push that up at all. It doesn't look like I can. Yeah, interesting stuff. I'll have a bit of thinking, see what we can do. And I think I probably need to do something about these. This might be where my water in the roof is coming in. It's running in through all this stuff in there. I've sealed up a bit of this temporarily, but there's a seal all the way around the front there. Can't see through the viewfinder. There's a seal that runs all the way up here because this model has a roof hatch. So at some point we might need to take the roof box off and reseal all of the roof as well and get some rust kill in there. Alright, so I could shove something absorbent in there, and I could shove a piece of pipe or a bit of rope to wick it off. I don't know. I think absorbent might be the way to go. Let's go find a towel. Alright, so I'm hanging around the other side and the wife is going to kill me because I'm flogging one of the tea towels to do this. Let's see if I can get my hand right in that gap down there. See if I can soak some of that moisture up. Now there's a lot of dirt built up in there, so I'm not sure how well silicon's going to help this, but it does seem to be that the water level's going down. So I'll give it a little bit and see what happens. Alright, so the stuff I've got here is Sally's Roof and Gutter Spray Silicon. And apparently it works on wet surfaces. That's good because it's still kind of wet in there. Next question is, can I get my hand in here holding the top of the spray can? Probably not. See if we can project some in here. This will be interesting. I can sort of project it in there, that's good. Now the wind's changed, I'll go around and do the other side. Alright, let's see how we go for this side. I don't know how much we're going to seal up in here, but we can only try. Yeah, guess I'm not too worried about the paintwork. Let me use two hands off camera and see if I can get the rest in. Alright, well, there's a bit of a seal in there. I don't know how good this will work, but it is adhering to the wet surface, I'll say that much. Will be interesting to see if it actually works. There's a couple of little folds. I'm going to try and get it into all the nooks and crannies. Hopefully this will seal it up a little bit so that long enough until I can find a better solution. Well, we're again back at the desk. I've got a bit of cleaning up to do here, but the weather has again thwarted me. It's got too crappy again for me to get under the bonnet and do anything else. I guess we'll find out in the coming days whether that silicone does the job. But yeah, little bits by little bit as we can manage to do it. So yeah, we'll keep you up to date as we do more with the ambulance. See you in the next one. Hope it was interesting.